Business editor Richard Southern joins us with a look at business news. Okay, yesterday we talked about a shortage in paper towels, and I thought we were done with the toilet paper shortages, but could that be an issue again?
Yeah, I wanted to look into it because, I mean, even you were saying you noticed the shortage of paper towels in the store, right, Janella? So,
yeah, just went today and didn't find any, and I thought, uh-oh, is
Here
that
we
our
go
fault?
again. Maybe we were talking about it yesterday. But as for toilet paper, I wanted to go right to the source. I wanted to talk to one of Canada's biggest manufacturers of TP, Kruger Products. The CEO, Dino Bianco, tells me he's not aware of any shortage as it stands now.
Okay,
those are what
good.
the shelves looked like back in March. Yeah, Janelle, it's good news. He does say, though, that we may be starting to see some sporadic buying, some panic buying in certain places, and that could lead to some sporadic shortages.
Well, I think people are getting worried, obviously, with all the numbers going up across the country. So I think you're starting to see a little bit of the similar behavior that we saw in March. I do not think it'll be as severe, Richard.
If I'm sitting at home, I'm worried about toilet paper. You're saying to me,
first of all, I can't predict, but I would say the supply chain is strong. I mean, if people are going to go crazy, I just ask people not to panic buy. It was the same message I had in March and April. Don't panic buy. There's no shortage.
And he tells me, Janella, they have been ramping up production, expecting this uptick in business in the fall. So all's good with toilet paper, and he says that paper towel, they're trying to get it back in stock. So it's all good. Just,
fingers crossed.
No panic buying either.
All right. Okay, it seems that Canadians are getting a bit more comfortable with the idea of going back to the movie theaters.
Yeah, Cineplex let us know today that about 1.5 million Canadians have gone back to the cinema. Cineplex started to reopen some of its theaters in parts of the country on July 1st. It sounds like a good number. However, in the same time last year, in the third quarter, Cineplex had 16.5 million guests. Or 17.5 million, actually. So they're looking at 16 million fewer than last year. So certainly big reduction because of COVID-19, Janella. The Tenet movie, though, helping out the company.
Yes.
Cineplex also facing the fact, Janella, that a lot of studios have pushed back the release of movies. And just today, we had Disney pushing back the Marvel movie Black Widow to next spring. So that's something Cineplex is also contending with. There's just not a lot of movies to show right now.
I got to tell you, I actually did go to the movie theater to see Tenet. This was a couple weeks ago, though, and the only reason I felt comfortable was because it was absolutely empty. There were 3 people in the theater, and I wondered how are they going to survive this with so little, customers.
It's been very tough. The stock in Cineplex is down 75% since early March. Janelle, should we go see the movie, by the way? Was it good?
It was good, but I need a second watch. If you liked Inception, it's that same kind of thing. It took me like 3 watches to get it, right? So
It's a thinker. It's a thinker.
it was fun. Okay, one retailer says those one-way aisles in the grocery store aren't working, and they're getting rid of them. I got to admit, I don't really use them.
Nobody does, it seems. Those arrows, nobody's following them. Walmart in the United States is getting rid of those arrows on the ground, Janella. They're not doing it here. They're keeping the arrows in Canada, but getting rid of it in the United States. They're also opening up some of the secondary doors that were closed. But it's true, Walmart coming out and saying, listen, people aren't really adhering to the arrows, so we're just going to get rid of them. Hey, Janella, investors also paying attention to the throne speech today, and we're going to hear more on that from the Prime Minister, who's going to speak live later in the show right here on 680 News, on City News.
We'll have that next hour. Thanks, Richard.
Thanks.